find that a lot of moms struggle with this. We all have little kids running around or older kids running around and schedules, and if you have 6 or if you have 1, it can be a challenge to not be wrapped up in just being a mom. And being a mom is important, and it is an important role. But what I find helps in my life and making sure that I make time for both Hans and I in our marriage is finding time during the day to rest. And that may sound ridiculous, that may sound impossible, especially when there were little bitties at home that I was taking care of all of the time. I had to make sure that I could carve out time in my day, whether that be to make sure that I napped when my babies napped when I was nursing, whether that be to make sure that I just gave everybody creative room time in their rooms to play for an hour where I could escape to go get away, because I had to make sure that I was prepared for that second half of my day. He's gonna walk in the door, and I don't wanna be at a place where I'm so spent that I have no energy for my husband, that I have no desire to spend time with my husband, or that he's walking into mad chaos. Who wants to come home to that? So I just got really creative at making sure that I carved out time in my day so that I was rested and ready for him to walk in the door.
Yeah, and I think we're still trying to figure that out, right? I mean, in the early days, it looked one way, and as our kids got older, it looked another way. I mean, I think it's constantly changing. I mean, even now, after being married for 20 years, I mean, we're still trying to figure out what it looks like with one in college, with some in high school, and other school-age kids. But I think, and tell me if you'd agree with this, but I would say the number one thing that we did, that we've consistently done throughout the years, is we've done a date night every single week. I mean, all of our friends know that Thursday night from 7 to 10 o'clock, we are out and we're connecting. I mean, it's really a chance for us to take off our dad hat, mom hat, work hat, house cleaner hat, all that stuff, and we can put on husband hat and wife hat. And for us, doing that every single week, I mean, I'd say 95% of the time that we're out. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that's been one of the most important things for us in creating time for our marriage to thrive, not just our family, but for our marriage. And so I think that's been probably the biggest key.